So, have you guys heard of artificial intelligent assisted portfolio management protocols? Well, neither had I until I started looking into this Cubist Collective project. This is a very interesting NFT project which looks to take the NFT game to the next level. They recently minted and sold out extremely quickly and are continuing to grow daily. We're going to go through the Cubist Collective website, their roadmap, some of their white paper, and get you some information about the project overall. We'll, we will also go through their social media and give you our thoughts on the project overall. Now, with all of that being said, I do need to let you know that I am not a financial advisor, so anything I do say in this video is my own personal opinion. So make sure you always do your own research and due diligence before investing in this project or any other project out there. And make sure you never invest more than you are willing to lose. And with all that being said, we will get started here on their official website. Now, the owners of this project do an amazing job describing the project here in the very first paragraph. So, this is a community-driven portfolio management protocol built on the Solana blockchain. It's going to facilitate crowdsourcing of data and alpha in order to keep its holders appraised of noteworthy developments in their holdings. It's also going to show new NFTs that the AI thinks is worth minting. And they're also currently developing custom tools to help manage your portfolio. So this essentially is going to help you keep track of all of your NFTs on the Solana blockchain. I'm not sure if they have plans to expand beyond that just yet, but since I've been in the community, I have not seen any official mention of them doing that. They are going to focus on Solana currently, which is perfectly fine. Now, they look to bring this all into a friendly user interface, so it'll be easier to navigate what you have, potential pricing of it, and also see a customized view of what they think is going to mint and instantly gain value. I was really excited when I first read about this project because right now it is a little clunky trying to go between different chains and figure out what NFT is going to be worth it, which one isn't, or really if what new ones are coming out. There's so many all over the time. So I'm really excited about this project. They do currently have a token called the Cubist token, and that is what they use for their native token in the platform right now. And they also use that for rewards that you can earn, like in the Discord, posting on Twitter, reposting on Twitter, liking different posts. And they've also integrated this into Discord, which is something new that most projects are not doing. I really like what they're doing. Again, these guys are very dedicated to this, and they've been doing a great job at it. Now, with this, they do give away 5,000 USDC per week to its members. So as long as you're participating and staying active in the Discord and other social media, you get a higher chance or more rewards per week. I always like when projects are willing to give back to the community right away, and this is something that really drew me into the project as well. Now, some of the highlights of the utility that they have built in, it's going to automatically highlight top community insights from individual project experts. Again, something huge because there's so many projects that come out. It's nice to have someone handpick these and show them to you, kind of which ones you should look into. It's also going to show upcoming events like airdrops and token drops and delisting and other things just to help you manage your NFTs to when to get in, when to get out, which is very helpful. Again, they're integrating this in a very clean UI, but it's also familiar because they're going to show metrics that are traditional in stocks and financial graphs. So again, they are approaching this very strategically, and they are doing it right, in my opinion. You can also get a sneak peek here of some of their artwork that was in the NFT project. And these are what you would hold to gain some of those Cubist tokens and be part of the community. Now, a little bit more information on the Cubist coin. The way to generate these is just by holding one of the NFTs. You can also earn it by contributing to the community and taking part in activities and just being involved in the project overall. And then you can use those to stake, so you can vote on governance, or you can actually spend them on NFTs. They're also looking to expand what the Cubist coin can do. So just something to look out for in the future. Now, looking at their roadmap, currently they are complete with their January 2022. They released their white paper and all of the other information along with the Cubist coins. And then for the February, they have launched. Again, this sold out very quickly on the 18th. And now they're currently in the phase of developing marketplace listings, getting listed on different rarity tools, and starting the distribution of their 5,000 USDC per week. Now, with that being said, it is definitely not too late to get in. You can buy these off the marketplace. They are listed. And we'll get more information on that in Discord. So it is definitely not too late to get in on this. Now, their next milestone is going to be releasing the first version of the portfolio dashboard, setting up a crowdsourced calendar, and getting their NFT appraisal tool out. So these are very ambitious goals for 1 month just after release. So I've been following this very closely so I can see what they're doing. They do have a FAQ section, but the one that I wanted to highlight the most was what utility will Cubists have access to. And it says the dashboard will include curated portfolio management, advanced analytics, transaction monitoring, AI appraisal tools, listing management, and more. Again, there is a lot on their white paper, and we'll see some of the highlights of that one here coming up. But this is the one FAQ section that I wanted to point out the most. I think this is the most valuable because it gets you a little bit more insight on what they're doing beyond the art. And finally on the page, you can learn more about the team members here. 2 of them do have links to their individual LinkedIn profiles. So if you want to learn more about them as an individual, definitely go check that out. Now, coming over and looking at their social media with Twitter first, they do currently have about 9,000 followers on Twitter. They are extremely active, and they do a really good job at posting their major updates here, as well as interacting with other projects. So I've been following this for a while. It's not too spammy, but they are very active. And I always like to see when projects are interacting with other projects just to help build the community overall, as well as kind of show their dedication. And they're not just here to mint these and move on. So definitely follow their Twitter for the major updates. And also you can get the rewards for the Cubist coin by reacting to their posts. Now, coming over to their Discord, they do currently have about 10,000 members on the Discord. This one as well is very active. They have a lot of information on here, and it's laid out very well. I like to see when projects take the time to organize their Discord and make sure that it's clean and informational. It's definitely worth joining if you're interested in the project at all. But again, this is going to be the main place to get those Cubist coins for free just by interacting. So if you would like to get in on the project and waiting to buy the NFT itself, but want to earn some rewards, jump in and start interacting. And currently the official way to buy some of these for the open market or the secondary market, they have listings on Magic Eden and SolanaArt.io. And they also recently released their rarity through Moonrank. So if you want to see some of the rarity of these, go check that out as well. Overall, it's very low spam on here. It doesn't seem like there's a bunch of bots. I've looked into projects and they're just filled with bots to inflate the numbers. These guys have grown organically very quickly and are doing a great job in my experience. Next, we'll do a little bit deeper dive on their white paper to get you a little bit more information on the project and then let you know what we think about it. So they do have a link to their Medium page if you want to come check that out. Currently, it has only 72 followers, but they do a really good job at keeping this very, very informational, and they take a deep dive into almost every aspect of the project. I definitely recommend coming over here and checking it out. But the big things that I wanted to point out is the community aspect of doing the predictions and their share to earn mechanic. So this is very driven to everybody contributing and then everybody succeeding. So this is definitely a huge thing for me. It's not just one person providing it. You get multiple sources providing information on what to look for, what to avoid, and it sounds extremely helpful. They do go into a little bit more information on the application itself that they're developing. So if you want to learn more about that, it is on their white paper here on Medium. I won't go into that since this is mainly for the NFT project itself and not the application. But do know it's here and there's a lot of good stuff, and it is a huge perk for owning one of these NFTs. Now, with the rewards program, 20% of the proceeds from the mint will go into an incentive fund for the community, and it will also continuously receive 25% of the royalties from secondary markets. That is a huge royalty fee, but it goes back into the project to help it grow. So I think that's amazing. Plus you have that $5,000 USDC a week going back to the holders. They have a little bit more information on the rewards pool, but you can kind of follow your progress on the Discord there. And the last thing that I wanted to show here is their flywheel. So basically, what I had said before, it's the community helps the community grow and everybody grows. So it offers a lot of incentive for you to participate and also everybody else participate, and then everyone just continues to benefit from that. So I think that's amazing. I love the community aspect of this. And one of the main reasons that I invested in this program. They do bring... And again, if you want to see a little bit more information of the proof of value concept that they have, it is here. Definitely worth checking out. A little bit more information on the Cubist coin, as well as the roadmap, which will change once they get a few of these other milestones. So definitely keep an eye on that for the next portions of the roadmap. So in closing with the Cubist Collective project, I think the art is amazing. I love the style that they're doing, going for the Picasso style. But the benefits of buying and holding this project are huge. Definitely worth looking into and definitely piqued my interest initially, and that's why I invested. But I do want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think this project's going to be an amazing buy and hold scenario like I do? Or do you think this one's just going to really go nowhere? Even though they sold out, maybe they're not going to continue to grow. Either way, we would love to interact with you in the comments below, so let us know what you think. Make sure you like the video if you do, and subscribe for more projects like this and more, and we will see you in the next one.